This video explains supplier price levels for multi-store sites, which is a new feature for ProfitTrack version 3.8.3 released in June 2015. We will start with some general information on supplier price levels. Supplier pricing and price levels can be imported by the ProfitTrack Generic File Import or GFI file, which must be a separate file for each supplier. Corporate head office can then link a supplier price level to each zone and store. The new cost and RRP pricing is sent down to zones via the IS host. Zones can then process the host, maintain pricing based on the supplier levels, and send the host to linked stores. Stores can then process the host and send to the POS lanes. We will look at the following steps for supplier price levels in this video. First, the rules for the generic file import. Secondly, how to process the GFI file. Then ensure store maintenance is current. Link supplier price levels to zones and stores. View price levels in the shop file. And finally, how to send the IS host down to zones via the initial file load or the normal weekly IS host. Let's start with step 1 and the rules for the generic file import. The GFI import allows for cost and RRP updates from a supplier and is compatible with multi-stores using multiple price levels. The file also has a supplier price level field to define price levels in the supply file and against products in ProfitTrack. Products in the GFI must already exist in ProfitTrack. Products are only updated, not added. And remember, one GFI file per supplier. The GFI must be in CSV or text file format, comma delimited, with the following 7 fields: P or U, product code, carton quantity, unit cost, RRP, unit retail, and price level. All values are GST inclusive. Each price level must have its own separate line in the GFI. In the example above, we have 2 products, 950055 and 100468, with 6 price levels for each product and 2 blank, which means default pricing. To process the GFI, click Setup, Shop Setup, Import Products. Select the GFI file to import. Select the supplier that this file belongs to. And here you can see all the zones and stores are listed. Ensure the very top level is ticked. This is the default supplier price. All stores below this will then be updated with the new pricing. Click Next. This price level window will open only if this file contains new or unrecognized price levels that do not currently exist in the supplier file in ProfitTrack. Some of these could include levels entered in error on the file, so this allows you to fix the file and import again. You can select each price level individually or select all price levels by clicking in this box here. Click Next. The validation summary will display. This lists the number of records to be updated, records not found in the shop file, and records with invalid data. Click View Log to see more detail on the errors. Please note, this button is only available if the file has errors. You can then click Save Log to save the log to a text file on your PC. The file will look like this. This information can be used to fix the file. When you are ready to import, click Next from the validation screen. The View and Save Log options are also available from this screen. Here we can see we have successfully imported the 6 price levels for the 2 products, plus we have the date and time stamp. Click Close. The GFI file has now been imported. We are now up to the 3rd step, which is to ensure that all stores have been entered and are correct so that price levels can be linked to them. Click Controller and then click Maintenance. All zones and stores will be listed. Click on the zone or store on the left to change, or right-click to add or delete. Click Save and then click Close. We can now link supplier price levels to zones and stores. Click Setup, Edit Lookup Tables, Shop Tables, then Shop Suppliers. Click F3 and search for the supplier. Click the Store Price Levels tab. All stores and zones from Controller Store Maintenance will be listed down the left side of the screen. To link a price level to a store, click in the Price Level field and then select as required. Set the price level for all your zones and stores. These are the price levels that have been imported from the GFI file. Different price levels can be set between price zones and their lower level stores. Click Save when done and then click Close. We will now have a look at how to view the price levels in the Shop file. Click Standard tab and then Shop. Press F3 Search to find the required product. Click the arrow on the supplier line to view all the price levels for this product. You can make the window bigger to view more. To view store sell prices, click SC Prices and then click Show All Store Sells. The price level for each store is listed on this screen. Note how the RRP is different depending on the price level. The sell price remains at default supplier RRP. Sell price for the stores is normally maintained at the zone head office level. To view cost prices for price levels, make sure you are on the Buy Sell tab, then double click the supply line and then click the Costs tab. The final step is to send the host file from corporate head office down to the zones. The first host sent to zones after upgrading to version 3.8.3 should be an initial file load, IFL. This will send all new changes down from corporate head office to the zone and store levels. Subsequent hosts after the IFL can be the normal IS corporate host, generally sent weekly or as required. To send an IFL host, click Controller and then click Maintenance. Select the zone required and then click on Generate IFL, click Save and Close. When the IFL has been successfully generated and sent, then the flag will be automatically removed from this screen. You can now go to Controller Send. To send the IFL, right-click on the required cluster and click Process this store now. Your normal IS corporate host will send all changes since the last host. This is normally a scheduled event. To send the IS corporate host manually, right-click on the zone required and Process now. Thank you for watching this video. If you require further assistance, please contact us at Independent Solutions.